We are reviewing the Skywatcher Quattro Coma Corrector. I believe this coma corrector is the best on the market for the price range. Let's get into it. Coma on your telescopes. They mostly affect Newtonian reflectors and Schmidt-Cassegrains. This particular one is made for an f4 Newtonian reflector, which I think is the best telescope to use for astrophotography if you get a good coma corrector like this. Because those fast telescopes, they need to be collimated correctly and their focus plane is really small, so the focus is hard to do. But if you get a good working fast Newtonian reflector at f4, for the price, it's nearly a fourth or a quarter of what a fast refractor would do for you. It is obviously well made. It has a Quattro glass system. It uses 4 lenses to correct coma in it, and it accurately bends the light so you get even colors, even all the way to the corner of your images. And if you buy a Newtonian reflector, a fast one, you are going to need a coma corrector. It's basically impossible to image with it. It'll be great to look through, but most astrographs you can't even look through. You're gonna need a coma corrector to get those nice even stars across your star field. And coma is when the reflector inaccurately bends the light, so you get weird stars in the corner of your images, which leads to bad images, as you can see here. So hands down, the Skywatcher Quattro Coma Corrector is the best for the price range. It's gonna run you about $440, which, yeah, it's a lot, but significantly cheaper for way faster and better images that you can get for the price range on a refractor telescope or a Schmidt-Cassegrain. If you were to buy a 6-inch f4 refractor telescope, it would probably be about $10,000. Those things are ridiculously expensive to accurately bend the light. A nice fast Newtonian reflector are cheap. You can get them for like 600 bucks. With one of these, it's gonna run you about $1,000 total, but for the price range, that is unheard of. And I'm surprised that more people don't do this. And on the back, we have 48mm threads, which can thread perfectly a filter drawer. Personally, I have the ZWO filter drawer. It has magnets to prevent light leaks, and you can easily attach a camera to this, but you do need a 55mm back focus. What that means is from the final glass here to your camera sensor has to be perfectly 55mm or very close to it to get the best use out of this product. And how I did that for my camera, I have the ZWO ASI 294 MC Pro color camera, and to get 55mm, has a 6.5mm back focus just on this little glass in front to the sensor. So you're gonna need about 6.5, and then I have a 16.5mm adapter to it. I have a 10mm here, 6.5mm plus the 10mm adapter here, and then I have a 22mm adapter to a 16.5mm adapter into 48mm threads. And when you all put it together and screw it on, it should look something like this. So you have the coma corrector onto a 55mm spacing, including the distance from the glass to the sensor on your camera, and that is the 55mm back focus that you need in order to accurately get the coma and correct it. And just like that, you'll get your images, these weird fraying on the side of the stars, weird shaped stars, to perfectly round stars. Here, I'll show you. Into your imaging hole, which is a 2-inch. And it should fit perfectly into your telescope hole. Slide it all the way down, put in the screws, and just like that, you have a brand new, nice imaging train. Look how beautiful she is.